I would not be one of those people that would say, oh, do not relocate, because is life better? Absolutely, yes. Is life good? Yes, it is. Is life currently better than it was back in my home country? Absolutely freaking yes. Hey guys, Jay here, and welcome back to my channel. If you're spotting this face for the first time, hi, my name is Jay. I'm a Nigerian content creator living in Somerset, United Kingdom. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my relocation process and my progress afterwards. I'm also going to be speaking of some facades about relocation that a lot of people have and struggle with as people that have relocated to the United Kingdom. I relocated to the United Kingdom November of 2023, as so many of you know. And if by chance you missed that video, I'm going to link it up somewhere here so that you can catch up on it. And when I relocated, it was one of the happiest days of my life because I felt like I had ticked off one of the major things that I wanted to achieve in 2022, although it came in 2023. I was still very happy, and I was basically in the honeymoon phase. That's what that's what they call that phase. I was excited, and I remember getting my first pay, and I'm like, is this how much I'll be earning? And all of that many stuff. And very quickly, the honeymoon phase came to an end. So I would just like to say that the honeymoon phase would differ for various people. I think for me, it was about a month and maybe 2 weeks ish. Sometimes in the middle of December, it started to eat me that you're paying bills, people expect certain things from you, like the reality of just relocating, being alone, absolutely and almost no one. For instance, when I came into the UK, I only knew my friend, and okay, I knew two of my friends, and it was later on that I knew that one of my other friends were in the UK. So right now, it is safe to say that I only have three friends in the UK. It's that bad, I know. So I'm just saying that the honeymoon phase is a very dangerous phase. As much as I would say that enjoy the honeymoon phase, I definitely know that it will eat you as a shock because it will come to an end, and then you're going to have to face reality of things. You're going to have to go to work, wake up every day. Sometimes you have good days, sometimes you have bad days, sometimes you miss the train, you miss the bus, and a couple of other things that people just experience generally. Speaking of some of the facades of relocating to the UK or just relocating generally from your country to another country, the first thing I would say is the illusion that once you relocate, you are balling. Like you have zero problems, you have zero worries, you can do, and everything would be good. Like it's a bed of roses, or roses rather. Come closer. Mm. Because I would not be one of those people that would say, oh, do not relocate, because is life better? Absolutely, yes. Is life good? Yes, it is. Is life currently better than it was back in my home country? Absolutely freaking yes. But is it the best? No. Do I have struggles? Yes. Do I have problems? Yes. Do I have financial issues? Yes. Do I have other issues that I cannot speak to someone or to people about? Yes. Do I have issues that I can only speak to my friends about? Absolutely yes. Do I have issues that I can only solve on my own? Yes. Because I'm still human. The only thing is I change location. Okay. I don't have a tree at the back of my house that is spilling money every single day. So I still have problems. I still need to save to get certain things. I still have problems, okay? So this facade, this illusion that you people have that once somebody relocates from Nigeria, then the person is enjoying, the person is balling. Some even leave their home countries and come here and they struggle for an entire 6 months to 1 year and they don't tell you shit. But do you care? That's the truth. Do you even care? Do you care to ask them how they are doing? Do you care to ask them how is work? Do you care to do all of these things? Do you even care to check up on them? No. So these are the issues, okay? Because you once they leave Nigeria, once they leave like your home country, you expect them to start being responsible for you because oh they are earning now in pounds and pounds to naira is I know I know it is, but understand that these people are going to come first. Understand that I would come first before I start thinking of doing things for other people. There's someone that is very significant in my life that used to say something. If I say it in Yoruba, it would make more meaning than it would be in English. But for the sake of everyone just understanding, I'll just say it in Yoruba. She used to say that I cannot be pregnant and then give out my down there to another person because at the end of the day, when I'm ready to give birth, what will I use to give birth to my own child? So it's just basically saying mi lè lóyún sínú kí n fòbò tọrẹ. Do you understand? So it just really means that if I'm going to look out for anybody, I'll look out for myself first and then in turn look out for other people. Even the Bible says to love your neighbor as yourself, it means that just the way you've loved yourself, you have to love your neighbor. So let's just stop this billing thing. Every single time they call you, you're asking them for money. Every single time they call you, you're asking them for money. You're blackmailing them for money. You're saying things like, "Oh, after all, since you've relocated, you've not sent me money." They don't owe you anything. Let's say peradventure they even owe you. This is when they have that they will give you now. Happy. Still speaking about that is black tax. I mean, that's what people call it, black tax, I mean, where now that you are in the abroad, you have to be sending money home every time. Like I said, some people don't even bother to check up on you. Some people don't know what's up with you. Some people know that, some people even, no, let's even, like, some people know that you have certain things to do, like financially, but they still come to you because they think that you have it in excess. There's no money in excess anyway. People are going to pay house rent, they're going to pay water bill, house bill, council tax, they're going to pay for their transport, they're going to buy bus tickets every month or tap in and tap out on each trip, they're going to buy groceries. Amongst all of these things, they will still plan enjoyment, they will still buy clothes because you cannot be working as hard as you would in the United Kingdom or any other place and then you will not have like good clothes to wear or you would not look nice. So, in summary of all of these, I'm just saying that cut these people some slack, cut us some slack. Like, let's us breathe. Thanks and God bless. Another thing that people don't speak about very often is the fact that you can easily get depressed in the United Kingdom. Easily. I mean it. Because especially if you are an introvert or you find it very difficult to make friends, you could easily slip into depression. Because when you're going through stuff, you don't have anyone to talk to, you don't have anyone to call to just rant and pour your vex out to. You will just cry, 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 and cry, and cry, and cry, and cry yourself to sleep. And the next morning, the circle keeps going like that, like that. Before you know, your life is just in a circle. You're not having any social life. You're not enjoying yourself. You're just working, working, and just keeping up. They're just keeping up, really. So it's very easy to slip into depression. I'd say that if you're in the United Kingdom or if you're planning to relocate anywhere, basically, I know it's hard to make friends. I know. See, even I myself, this speaks to me as well because I would technically say that I only have three friends, three, four friends in the UK, three actually in the UK. And these people have been my friends back from Nigeria. So I've not made any new friends because I am terrible at making friends. And aside that, I have serious trust issues when it comes to people. because human beings can be moving funny, really. So I'm just saying that if you are the type of person that is, outgoing and all of that, you might not find this a problem at all. It might be easy for you, but for someone that is quite withdrawn, you enjoy your own time, you're just always by yourself, very few times you're with your friends, honestly, you'll find it a bit hard because you would find it very difficult to make friends. You would feel like going out on some days, and even your friends are not like where you live. For instance, myself, the few friends that I even have are in different cities. And if I was to vex and say, okay, let me just go and visit one of them, the train ticket, the time, the least time to go and visit either of them is about 2 hours plus. So imagine traveling from Lagos to Ocean State to go and see your friend. Exactly. That's exactly how it is here. So by the time you think of the stress, the struggle, the money, you'll be like, oh, well, let me sit there in my house, please, 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 please. I cannot stress. So it's just really easy to slip into depression. And when people say it, you guys think, oh, if it is, if you're easily going to get depressed, hey, come back home now. I told myself that I was going to be taking myself on solo dates, and all of that, self love, Asian stuff. But if you want to do those kind of things, you still need people. If I want to take my pictures, I take my pictures with my tripod. Sometimes it doesn't work out because you still need your friends around. So I guess it is what it is. We're just going to have to live with it. But there is also something that people do usually say, oh, if it's that bad, come back home now. God, you people, see, I would liken this situation to something. I would say this here. If you have never walked in a shoe, you would not know how it pinches, where it pinches, how badly it pinches. You would not know. And that's why I would advocate that if you can relocate, especially if you want to. Relocation is not for everyone, honestly. If you want to relocate, please, by all means, do that. The UK is beautiful. It offers you great opportunities, better life and all of that. You get the exposure that you did not get back home in your country. But for you to say that, oh, if it is that bad, come back home, I think it's far fetched because even back in Nigeria, things were terrible. Yes, even back in Nigeria, things were not so good and people had to leave. But the fact that the child is bad doesn't mean that we will throw the child away. Mm-mm. No. Like I said, life is good, life is better, but it's not the best. Another thing that I have experienced in the UK, this is not even a facade. Like I'm just giving like different things that I've experienced in my 6 months in the UK. And another thing that I would say is that there is a lot of learning and unlearning. You're going to learn to say thank you to the boss person. You're going to learn to say thank you to the drivers. You're going to learn to say thank you to anyone offering you a service. You're going to learn to be very courteous. So if you're someone that is not used to saying thank you, sorry, you'll struggle. You're going to struggle. If everyone is saying it and you're not saying it, you're going to look like the uncultured one. The next thing that I would say again is the weather. See, the weather here is very bipolar. 1 minute it is raining, 1 minute sun is shining, 1 minute the cloud is rosy. In the few minutes that I've been sitting here to film this video, I have seen sun, I have seen cloud, I have seen rain. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. So, which brings me to my next point. If you're going to be relocating, you know that thing of, oh, don't bring this, don't bring that, my dear, bring everything. Bring everything that you can bring. Bring your summer clothes, your light clothes, bring your thick clothes, bring your shoes, bring your boots, bring your sneakers, Bring everything that you can bring, because I promise you, it is not as easy as people say. Oh, when you come here, you can easily buy clothes. The clothes cost money, and money is what you're going to work for, baby. Okay? So bring everything that you can bring, because I do regret that I did not bring some of my clothes, shoes, and all of that. I do regret that. So this is just me giving you a general advice to say bring everything that you can bring. Next, and the very last thing that I'm going to be saying is racism. So racism here is in two ways. Yeah. It can be subtle or it can be to your face. So some people will be racist towards you in your freaking face. And some, especially in the workplace with patients, dealing with people, it will come as very subtle. And sometimes you would not even catch it until like the whole thing has passed, and then you're having like a rethink about the whole situation. Then you realize that, damn, that person was racist towards me, or something, or that person was racist towards my patient. Because all of these things have happened to me, and I'm just saying that I know that there are people that since they've been into the UK, they've never experienced racism. But in my opinion, I would say it's only a matter of time before it comes at your door. It's just only a matter of time. I never thought that in my 6 months I would experience racism, but have I experienced racism at work? Yeah, but very subtle. There was even one time that I did not catch it, and it was a co-worker that said, "Oh, that wasn't nice. That was racist." Hey, God, I beg. See, just prepare your mind. That's why I said when I was coming into the UK, I came very optimistic, knowing that I would experience the good times and there would also be the bad times. So I'm just saying that brace yourselves up, baby, boys and girls, okay? Be ready, all right? These are some of the things that I have to say about my 6 months in the UK and my experience so far. I would like to thank you all for watching my video up until this point. If you watched up until this point, please drop a love emoji in the comments. That way I would know that you watched up until this point, okay? And don't forget to give my video a thumbs up, share, and subscribe if you haven't. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.